guys, guess what?
We had an interesting turn of events tonight.
Our house is leaking.
Good morning, guys. So I've had a pretty exciting morning, or I guess day so far today. After I finished editing and uploading yesterday's vlog, I kind of jumped into getting my blog back online. If you've been following me forever, before I even started daily vlogging and before I even started my main channel, I did a blog. I wouldn't call myself a blogger because it wasn't like super successful. It was a very small blog, but I did it for a couple years and I loved it so much, and that's what I did before I kind of discovered and fell in love with YouTube. And kind of as soon as I started doing my main channel on YouTube and falling in love with YouTube, I just pretty much let my blog completely fall to the wayside, to the point where I didn't notice that I didn't renew my hosting until it had been, my blog had been offline for a couple of months, and at that point I was just kind of like, you know what, whatever, I wasn't even posting on it anyways, I'm just gonna let it sit until I kind of feel like reviving it and tackling it again, because I never, like I said, I never intended to let my blog go offline or even to stop doing my blog once I started YouTube. I kind of, when I started my YouTube channel, I kind of meant for my blog to still be my main platform and hub and just kind of feed my YouTube channel into my blog. However, that just it's not how things turned out, because I just loved YouTube so much, so I kind of just made that my, very main platform, and putting all of my energy into that and funneling everything into my YouTube rather than into my blog. So, but I still do, like I said, I've been writing on that blog for, I don't even remember when it was started. I think 2012 sounds about right. I think it was before I graduated college, definitely. Yeah, I think it was probably around 2011, 2012, something like that. And yeah, and so it has some very special, fun, memories for me, and I put a lot of work and effort into it. And I also, there's one thing too, is I had finally gotten my blog to a branding and design that I truly loved and felt resonated with me, and I was, happy with sticking with for a while, because up until, anyway, so yeah, I got the branding exactly how I wanted, I would say a couple months before it went offline. So, yeah, that was kind of go figure, because I had spent years and years just kind of unhappy with all the DIY branding that I had tried to come up with. I just could never really get something that kind of truly reflected who I was. So the fact that I finally got that, and then my blog, completely just went off the internet, basically, I was like, I could figure. But, anyway, so yeah, we have found chicken apparently, and decided now is the right time to revive chicken. We haven't touched chicken in a couple of weeks now, but while Mom's vlogging, that's the perfect time to play with chicken. Isn't that right? Are you being a little stinker? Yeah, are you being a little stinker? Anyways, long story short, I put my blog back online, and the reason I kind of wanted to hold off on it is because I wasn't really happy with my host, and so kind of letting my subscription, I guess, to my host lapse, I was just going to take the opportunity to completely switch hosts, and so that's kind of what I've been tackling today, setting up a new hosting system, getting everything, moved over. It's still not finished. I have to do a little bit more to actually get my site up, but yeah, I've basically just been doing that, and it was also kind of exciting because I got a free domain name with the purchase of the new hosting services, and so I decided to just go ahead and get merritdaily.com, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, or I have literally no idea. It was just you get a free domain, what would you like? And so I was like, I don't know, but yeah, I thought that was kind of a good idea, just kind of have that domain and hold on to it in case I do ever decide I want to use it. Maybe I'll just kind of, upload the vlogs as a blog post every day with literally no text, or maybe even a paragraph or something kind of describing my day if people want to follow me like that. I don't know, that's literally the only idea I have right now. But anyways, whew, this is kind of long-winded. I didn't expect this to be, I don't know, but yeah, so this is what I've been doing all morning, getting that all set up, and I am very excited to have my blog back online, because like I said, it does have a very special place in my heart, even if it isn't the main focus of my online content anymore, and so I definitely do want it to be live and existing in the world, so I'm very excited. My goodness, and Dakota is just sitting over there whining at me. Can't you see I'm busy? Huh? I feel like there's something else I wanted to kind of add to this, but I can't really think about it right now. I don't know. So hopefully I'll let you guys know. I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish the process today because it's getting kind of late, and I still need to clean my kitchen, and I still do want to get outside. It's a gorgeous day. It's kind of hot, so I was waiting for it to get a little later in the day so I wouldn't boil outside, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to completely finish up this whole blog thing because, like I said, I want to do other things with my day, but that has just kind of been a really exciting thing that I just decided to, you know, go ahead and dive into today and take care of. And yeah, so like I said, I'll keep you up to date if that goes online, if you guys are interested in seeing that. You are so whiny. What is the problem? I think someone is not so pleased with my plan to wait to go outside. I think she would like to go out now. Is that what's going on? Oh, you gotta scrape your blanket. Are you so frustrated? She like does this funny little thing where she like scrapes. Sometimes she'll do it to like our clothes, our comforter. She'll like scrape things to like get out her like anxious energy. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go deal with this whiny pup. Alright, I got my kitchen all scrubbed down, so that's good and clean and ready to go. I ate an orange and got myself all ready to head outside. It did get a little shadier and like less, you know, crazy sunny outside, which I'm really excited about. Like that's what I was kind of waiting for to happen because it was like so hot, especially in the direct sun earlier, so I don't think I would have been able to stay outside like that much if it kept being that hot and humid. But yeah, like I said, it's a little, you know, more overcast and has cooled down quite a bit, so I'm excited about that. I think I'm gonna head out back and do a little more dandelion picking. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna go out front and try and finish up pulling out all of that fabric from the front garden bed because I never got to do that the other day, and I would like just have that like completely out of the way so I don't ever have to worry about that stupid fabric again. There's so many things about my yard that just like irritate the heck out of me, like the fabric, for instance. The fabric that is supposed to block weeds from growing actually blocks you from pulling out the weeds that grow through the fabric anyways. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish up that and probably then head around back to try and pull out some more dandelions. Bless you. Are you going to come with me? Yeah? Are you excited to hang outside? Are you gonna hang outside like an outside pup? Oh, and tell everyone that you're feeling much better today. Yes, all I needed was a nice night of rest, which is normally like how she does. I don't know. Normally if she ever like doesn't feel good, she kind of just has a day of like, you know, not acting like herself, sleeping a lot, kind of just seeming like she doesn't feel good, and then we get one good night's sleep and we're back to normal the next day. Are you ready to go? Okay. On the bench. Come on. Good girl. All right, let's go outside. My goodness, it is going to storm. It just got so dark outside. It is 7 o'clock, so I was able to stay out there and get a lot done, but yeah, all of a sudden it was like still nice and sunny. I mean, like it was getting later in the day, so it wasn't like, you know, midday sunny, but yeah, then all of a sudden it just started getting real dark and gloomy, and I was like, I'm gonna stop here and head inside. So yeah, I was able to get a lot more of that fabric done. Unfortunately, I did find out that there is some more in like the bed on the other side of the front steps, so not the like long bed with all the azalea bushes. It's like kind of starting to go around the other side of the house, so it's in there too, so I'm gonna have to kind of get in there. Unfortunately, like the bushes, also this is also a problem with the azalea bushes in the, you know, actual front, is that the roots of the bushes, there's like, you know, fabric. Sorry, I'm like out of breath. I've just been gardening for like the last couple hours and then, you know, running everything inside so that we missed the rain. But yeah, basically there is a decent amount more fabric, but it's all kind of either wrapped around the azalea bush roots or it's like behind like the bushes, so it's kind of hard to get to. So I think I'm gonna wait until like the fall or something when everything falls off the bushes and they're not so full. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. But I'm going to relax, wash all this like dirt. I don't know if you can see that. I have like so much dirt all over me because I did try and climb behind the bushes. So I'm kind of like just covered in like, I don't know, dirt and scratches from branches and just yuck. So I'm gonna rinse myself off and yeah, relax, eat a snack because I'm starving, and hopefully Melissa should be home soon. Guess who's made a comeback? We have Raccoon. I'm vlogging. So we realized that Dakota hadn't been playing with, or I guess I realized that Dakota hadn't really been playing with Raccoon in a while, and I think, where are you going? I think it's because Raccoon was hanging out up in my office, and so she doesn't really normally play up in the office. She normally just kind of sleeps while I work, and then we come downstairs, and she'll, like, the living room is kind of her main play area, the living room and bedroom, I feel like. Yeah. And so I threw Raccoon down the stairs today. And we're already very excited to have him back. Yeah, I know, we all missed Raccoon. We missed him so much, didn't we? Yeah. I think one of you even noticed, I remember reading a comment saying like, where'd Raccoon go? Or something like that. So, Raccoon's still here, still a part of the family.
I'm sure they were all
still very excited. I got a comment wondering where Raccoon was.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
Hi.
Also, Melissa's home from work. Hi.
She just totally turned the camera off without...
I know, Melissa, I didn't want to say hi or anything. Miss Sasspot.
Oh, the gym.
How was your day?
It was good. How was yours?
It was good. Got lots of that fabric stuff pulled up.
Nice.
Yep.
Hopefully it doesn't all blow away in the wind.
I know, right? Yeah, I told you guys it was like definitely gonna storm.
I used the H word, but I said it was ascending upon us. Merrit doesn't want me to curse in the vlog, though. So be sure
H-E double hockey sticks. Hell isn't a curse word. What? We have some disagreements on what constitutes as curse words over here.
Yep.
Anyways, what are we doing for dinner? I'm hungry.
Burgers.
Burgers, excellent. Excellent. See? Oh, she just threw, it's behind you. There you go. She threw Raccoon and then was like looking around like, wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Are we so happy to have Raccoon back downstairs to play? Huh? Get it. Are we done? We're all done now. She was just tossing him around. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Hi.
Guys, guess what?
We had an interesting turn of events tonight.
Our house is leaking.
So before we bought the house, one of the things we had like the seller fix was the like lining of the chimney.
Our chimney is for our furnace. We don't have a fireplace.
Yeah.
So.
But the liner was really old and falling apart, and so that was one of the things that we had them fix before we like agreed to buy the house. And like when that was fixed, something got like, do you know what it is that cracked?
Yeah, the part where the chimney or the exhaust goes out of the house, they broke up the concrete wall to, I guess,
get in there and fix it.
Yeah, and so when they repatched it, whatever they patched it with, when it dried, it shrunk, and then I guess the heat from whatever is going out of the venting made it crack.
Yeah, so basically water is coming right down our chimney. Yeah. And then out that crack into the like furnace room. So
no, it's not the chimney. It's like seeping into the house. I guess. I don't know.
Anyway, something's leaking. There was a whole lot of water in like kind of the laundry room area. We had to pull like my little shelf out of the cleaning closet and just like sop up all sorts of water. We're washing those towels right now if you can hear the washer in the back. But yeah, so hopefully this is something that we'll be able to get fixed for free, because I think the people who fixed the chimney should come back and fix the crack or whatever, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping.
Yeah, we're hoping. So
I'll call them tomorrow.
Yep. But yeah, that was unpleasant. All of a sudden we started hearing this really inside gush of water, and like it's been storming tonight. Like you guys saw earlier, it was getting really dark. It definitely hit, and it was like it's been storming. But
well, I mean, I guess I'm gonna stay home from work in the morning at least to call them, and if they don't say they're gonna fix it, I have to find a way to like fill all those cracks in.
Yeah, because we basically just had to put a bucket in there. There was no way to really like stop it from leaking for tonight. So that wasn't fun, but hopefully it'll be an easy fix and it'll be relatively painless. I'm gonna try and stay positive.
Yeah, hopefully
we'll see.
You don't have to pay somebody too much money to like.
Yeah, that's what I'm really hoping, that we don't have to pay an arm and a leg to get it fixed. But home ownership. Anyways, we watched the 3rd episode of Westworld. We're slowly getting caught up on that.
Even more confused.
What?
Even more confused.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
I mean, I'm getting it, but I'm also confused.
I mean, I think I get as much as you're supposed to get at this point. Like, there's stuff that they obviously keep you kind of in the dark about, and they just kind of, you know what I mean, fill in the puzzle pieces a little more as the season goes on. So, like, I understand as much as you're supposed to understand at this point, you know? But, yeah, other than, you know, the crazy excitement of our leaking house, it's been a normal night. I have a little munchkin sleeping over here with me. We gave her her flea and tick today, so we can't, like, pet her, which has not been fun, but,
her butt.
You can pet her butt, yeah. But, yeah, there's supposed to be, like, some sort of crazy tick explosion this summer, so we want to stay, like, really, really on top of her flea and tick, especially since we've been, you know, Dakota and I have been hanging outside in the yard so much, so really want to make sure that that doesn't, you know, get forgotten. So I put a reminder in my phone, like, recurring from today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Good job.
exactly. So then hopefully we can just automatically stay on topics. In the past, we haven't been wonderful about remembering every single month to, like, you know, stay on top of it. So I think with the reminder in my phone, though, that should be no problem. But yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. She's, like, really, I think, honestly, her thick coat protects her from ticks.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty hard for them to get through. Has she ever had even one tick?
Yes.
Yeah? But that's it, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think she's only ever had one in her life.
We also never really took her outside as much as we do at the house.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised she never got ticks at the two-story apartment place.
Yeah.
Because we walked around the complex there a lot, and there was, like, a lot. It was a very, like, woodsy-y complex. Yeah. So, like, I would think that there would have been lots of ticks there, but yeah, I think we've been pretty lucky on that front.
It's funny, though, because those dogs were bred to sit on people's laps to keep the bugs off the people.
That's true, yeah. Pomeranians were bred down to, like, sit on royals' laps to pull, like, you know, fleas and ticks and stuff away from the people for, you know, the people's comfort. But, yeah. But speaking of which, I want to get myself, I want to remember to order one of those bands. The mosquito bands, like we were talking about.
I have some up in my office, I think.
Oh, you do? Can you bring me one? Nice.
No, like upstairs.
Oh, awesome, cool. Well, like, 'cause since we're likely, like, I'm gonna be getting pregnant at some point, we want to be really extra careful about Zika, again, because I've been hanging outside so often, you know, and I'm also a mosquito magnet. Like, I'm definitely one of those people that gets bit a lot. I've been really lucky, knock on wood, this summer and haven't gotten a bite so far, but, yeah. So I'm going to try and avoid that like the plague.
Yeah.
As much as I can, but literally like the plague. The Zika plague. Har har. Anyways, we're going to go to bed. It got kind of late because we had to, you know, rush around and mop up all the water in the, like, furnace room off the laundry room and all that fun stuff. Deal with that. So, perfect timing. Now I can switch the towels into the dryer. Excellent. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Give us a thumbs up, wishing us luck with this whole house leaking situation, that it resolves itself easily and painlessly. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to follow along with our vlogs. We would love to have you to follow. We would love to have you following along. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.